So today's the day. We're starting our 1,700 mile journey back to Indiana. If you guys have been following along, you'll know that Steph took an assignment back home in Indiana. So the plan as of right now is to take the camper and stop in New Mexico, Texas, Oklahoma, and then we should be in Indiana. Hopefully, that's the plan as of right now. So a lot of the campgrounds are closed, so I'm not really sure how this is going to work out because we haven't really made that many plans yet. But hopefully it'll be fine. So join us as we hit the road back to Indiana. Good morning. We are wrapping things up here in Gallup, New Mexico. We stayed at USA RV Park last night, which was $35
for full hookups for 30 amp.
Yeah, so it's nice here. COVID's going on, so a lot of the stuff's closed, but it looks like they have a miniature golf course or miniature golf course.
Looks like they have a putt-putt course and a nice pool, but the pool's closed down, little playground area.
Laundry.
Looks like maybe they have a barbecue normally.
Yeah, I don't know what that's all about, but that looked kind of cool too.
See the pretty waterfall in the background.
Yeah.
It's really nice. It looks like there's some full-timers here, but their sites are nice. Clark at the front desk was very friendly.
Yes.
Both last time we stayed here and this time.
So we're hoping to get to Amarillo
by morning.
By this afternoon.
By this afternoon, sorry.
So we're about to hit the road.
If you guys could hear that, I was really excited about it. If you know me, you know that I love fun and quirky stuff.
Yeah, so that was really cool. So it's America the Beautiful, and I guess what it's made into the
it's essentially rumble strips, but if you go over it at a certain speed, it's supposed to play America the Beautiful, and it did.
So we've seen anywhere between 45 miles an hour and 50 miles an hour is what you're supposed to be driving to hit it. It's kind of faint. We had to have all the windows down and still barely heard it, so I don't know how the audio is going to actually
turn out. Yeah, but it's I-40. You have to be going eastbound, and it's exit 170. It's old Route 66. Found it on Atlas Obscura. We were hopeful to do a lot of these weird, quirky things on this trip, but a lot of stuff is closed. Yeah. That one was not. We'll see how it turned out.
Technically, we're in Albuquerque. It finally happened. I took a wrong turn in Albuquerque
If anyone gets this reference, let me know because I didn't. I don't know why, but
I was supposed to merge right, I guess, to get back on 40, and I went the wrong way.
so if you do the musical highway, be very aware of your on-ramps because we missed it, but easily fixed, and Mike's happy because he took a wrong turn in Albuquerque.
Yeah, good thing there was a church parking lot that we found, so good job, Schmidt.
Not me. Welcome to Oasis RV Resort in Amarillo, Texas. How was your drive?
It was very windy.
What? I can't hear you over the wind.
Exactly. So welcome to a very windy Amarillo, Texas.
But sunny too. It's nice.
It's sunny. It is nice here. We actually stopped at the Blue Hole. Yeah. So everything's closed.
Everything's closed, and we knew it would
because of COVID, and we were prepared for that.
And I'm grateful that places are adhering to the social distancing. Coming from a nurse, I am grateful for that, but I understand that it is frustrating.
Yeah.
But the Blue Hole is like this 81-foot deep just hole, and it's, I guess, what'd you call it, a watering hole?
I mean, that's what it looked like. We drove by it. It looks like
closed
literally just a big hole in the middle of this
but gorgeous
little town.
blue water, and they do like free diving in it and stuff, so I was like, all right, we're doing this, we're gonna jump in the water even though it's only like 60 degrees.
Well, I don't know.
It was close.
That.
I was going to.
But we're here. If you are paying attention, yet again, we have been here before.
We're at Oasis RV Park, and this is the same trip we did 4 months ago when we came out to Phoenix, just backwards.
Yeah, we're gonna mix things up, I think, over the next couple days, but
we think we still don't have a plan.
It's just such a weird situation with everything that's going on. So we came here tonight. We're not going to Cadillac Ranch because it's
stinking
probably
windy.
closed.
I'm gonna guess that it would be somehow. There's a gate there, and I'm guessing that it's gated off, and it's super windy. I know right now it seems like it's not too bad, but it's gusting like 30-35 miles an hour.
So we're in the middle of nowhere, and we're not gonna do anything tonight.
We're doing nothing. We got here at what, 4 p.m. Gorgeous weather. We're grateful that there are RV parks open. When we called to make sure this one was open, they're doing like a no contact thing. So everything's over the phone, and then they email you directions as to which site you're in and stuff. So we got here set up, barely set up. We left the truck hitched up.
Take it off the truck. So, but we're gonna hit the road again in the morning, and we're not sure exactly where we're gonna go, so I won't
further east.
Spoil it.
And I'll be sure to eat a lot more Fun Dip and
so
way too much sugar and snacks.
We're gonna hang out tonight and hit it again first thing in the morning. Well, good morning. Welcome back to a very windy, still Amarillo.
Very cold too.
So our water froze last night. I didn't check the weather, I guess. I didn't realize it was gonna get that cold.
Well, and the water is wrapped with heat, and so we assumed it was plugged in. It was plugged in, but apparently there's an on switch too.
It was not turned on, so user error there.
First time in 2 years.
Yeah, first time in 2 years our water's froze.
So Mike handled it.
We are almost ready to go, but we have to drain our tanks, and we're this close to the sewer.
Sewage? Stinky slinky.
So Steph's gonna move the truck up.
What'd you say?
Dun dun dun.
All right, you guys are witnessing history in the making. Stephanie has never pulled the camper. Dun dun dun. All right, live update. I pulled the camper. I don't know what Mike's talking about. It's not that hard. How'd I do?
Well, good morning and welcome to a very dreary Tulsa, Oklahoma. So our friends were nice enough to let us stay in their
Driveway.
driveway.
Well, not really. It was the road.
The road. Stayed on the road. So we are getting ready to head out. We have 600 miles left.
Did you look? I didn't even look it up.
So I'm not sure if we're going to make it today. We may be the day after that, but
No real plans. But it's like 9 hours of driving, so I don't know if we'll be able to do that.
yeah.
But we have plenty of places we can stop on the way.
It's supposed to start raining here for too long, so we may be driving in rain today too, so but it'll be fine. So we will get on our way and see what happens. I don't even know where we're staying, if we stay anywhere tonight. So
I'll have the phone and GPS ready.
yeah, so
Drive until we
everything,
can't.
drive until we can't. Everything's been closed. I mean, COVID has everything closed, so
But we've been fortunate enough to find some RV parks. We didn't even look here in Tulsa because we figured we'd just mooch dock.
yeah, so, but we're hitting the road this morning and see how it goes. Well,
How you feel?
exhausted.
That was a long drive.
So 1,700 miles, 7 states, 4 days on the road.
That driving was just really hard on me, guys. I mean, that whole foot that I drove in New Mexico, maybe?
Steph's a little bitter about not driving.
I'm not bitter. I honestly am nervous if I ever do drive, but Mike is very protective of his truck and camper. And I'm not the best driver, so I'll be the first to admit that.
So driving during COVID, what'd you think of that?
Not much traffic on the roads.
That's true. There was not a lot of traffic.
I think when we went back and thought about it, we went into 2 gas stations because we had to for like paying at the pump, which we were trying to avoid. We went into 1 grocery store the whole time. So we cooked, we made sandwiches for the road. We usually do that budget-wise anyway, but
Yeah. But we usually stop in at least places that are like RV friendly
Interesting,
and we usually always try to stop at interesting places.
let's see. So first day we did Phoenix to Gallup, pretty uneventful. We decided not to go north because of the snow. Then we stayed at USA RV Park that night. Then we went from Gallup to Amarillo. We stopped in Santa Rosa technically to go to the Blue Hole.
The Blue Hole in Santa Rosa, that looked really cool, but it's closed.
Yeah, I've not been there, so I can't speak to it too much, but it looked really cool.
There's a meteor site that we were going to stop at that looked really
closed,
cool,
yeah.
that was closed. And as we kept going, we kept figuring out that pretty much everything was closed. So
Exciting video for y'all to watch, or
Yeah.
that you have watched.
probably it isn't going to be the best video, but we wanted to show you guys what it was like traveling that far during COVID. And, you know, it wasn't really all that different, but, you know, everything was closed and breaking up the monotony of driving, not
More
only
difficult.
visually for you guys, but for us too, was pretty hard. It was just a lot of driving, so.
I had put out some feelers on like our travel groups on Facebook and stuff like that, and I was kind of worried that we would get stopped. I had my contract printed out, a letter from my hospital, a letter from my company saying like, hey, let them keep driving. we actually didn't run into any of that, which I'm grateful for, but we were prepared.
If you guys weren't aware of what exactly we were doing, we were in Phoenix. Steph got a travel contract back home here in Indiana, and we had to cross country without her taking a week off in between. So she actually starts her job tomorrow. So we just made it home.
Yeah, we got here with like a day to spare, and I think we were still a little cross-eyed from all the driving. So because we couldn't stop any place really, there wasn't a point in like trying to enjoy the trip. We decided the last day to just power through. So we did, like I said, Phoenix to Gallup, New Mexico to Amarillo, Texas, where the wind was blowing.
The wind was crazy in Texas, and actually our pipe froze, our water pipe froze.
First time we ever had that happen. 2 years of RVing full time.
And I think our fresh water was a little frozen too, so we had to be kind of
slush.
caution. Had to be careful on that one. So.
And then Amarillo to Tulsa, where we mooch docked in our friend's driveway.
Yeah, thanks to Zach and Hannah for letting us stay on their road.
On the road, it wasn't actually in the driveway.
Oh man, we tried to back into the driveway and it did not fit, so.
I'm pretty sure the neighbors may have called the cops on us, or at least their parents, to be like, there's some people.
Yeah, it was.
But the road worked out fine.
Yeah, so that was fine.
And then we went from Tulsa to Indiana, and that was the last day of driving, and it was 10 hours, I think, total in the truck.
Yeah, it was a long day, but we were so close. We just decided to power through it, and we just pushed through. Saw some pretty entertaining signs in Missouri. So we're here in beautiful Indiana, and we'll be here for 3 months, and then hopefully continuing our travels after this. But we wanted to be home during COVID to be close to family, and Steph, like I said,
close but not too close.
took a travel contract here close to home so we can be here during all of this. And we're mooch docking at Steph's parents' house on the farm, so this will work out pretty well, it looks like. So
we were talking today, we left Phoenix, perfect timing because it's like a high of 100 degrees there now.
Yeah,
we're gonna get in
triple digits.
Yeah,
so
we're gonna get to enjoy the spring a second time around. The beauty of traveling. So definitely chillier here, but we're looking forward to being here for the spring.
Yeah,
Callie is already a farm dog.
so thanks for stopping by and checking us out. If you guys have any questions or comments, throw those down below. If you guys are new here, consider subscribing and following us as we go through Indiana. So our content's going to be changing just a little bit because we're going to be based in Indiana, but we have no plans on stopping. So you'll see a lot more stuff about the Midwest, and we have some ideas in mind about what videos we're going to do, but make sure you follow along on that.
Yeah, maybe some mods to the camper.
Yes, we're going to be working on the camper some, so be sure to check that out. And we'll see you guys next time.